What's up everybody, Alex here with another cup of coffee video. This is going to be a short and sweet one. I have a real treat for all of you vintage fans out there. As you know, if you've been following my channel lately, I'm working on a project that involves Ralph Branca and Bobby Thompson. And as you can see, I've set up a few vintage cards here. We have a 1953 Bowman Phil Rizzuto, a 1951 Topps Ralph Branca, and a 1951 Bowman Roy Campanella. And one other player that I want to mention that I don't have a card for is Yankees Tommy Hendrick. So I'll go ahead and show his 1951 Bowman right here. Okay, so the question is, what do Phil Rizzuto, Ralph Branca, Roy Campanella, and Tommy Hendrick have in common besides being players from the 50s? Well, in the 1950s, it turns out they did a couple of recordings for a recording company called Golden Records, where they sang two songs. The first was Take Me Out to the Ball Game, but the B-side is the real standout, and it's what I'm going to play for you guys right now. It's called The Umpire, and it's pretty great, and it's pretty hilarious. I hope you all enjoy.
The umpire, the guy who calls every play. We ain't got no use for the umpire unless he calls them our way.
Hey, Tommy!
He calls one a strike that just misses my hat, and that's how I know that he's blind as a bat.
Ralph?
I pitch him right over, he gives him a walk. I scratch my right ear and he calls it a balk.
Phil?
I slide into second, I'm safe without doubt. But up goes his thumb and the bum says you're out.
Roy?
I tell him his eyes are not all they should be, and next thing you know it's the showers for me. The umpire, the guy who calls every play. We ain't got no use for the umpire unless he calls them our way.
Tommy?
He calls one against us, then changes his mind, and then our opponents use language unkind.
Ralph?
No matter which way he decides there's a fight, he's right when he's wrong and he's wrong when he's right.
Scooter?
I keep running bases in dreams every night. I run in a terrible fright.
Happy?
A nightmarish creature is following me, a horrible monster who turns out to be the umpire.